You're watching MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. That's Justin Gaethje on the other side. And yes, I had to ask him how to pronounce his name. Gaethje, right? Gaethje.
Gaethje, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there it is. See, even though he told me, I still screwed it up. My brother, who speaks several different languages, is now extremely upset at me for not pulling that one off. So
Hey, you should give it a shot.
yeah, I know. It'd be interesting to see if he can even pull it off, but it doesn't make a difference. I screwed it up, so he gets to make fun of me. So.
Perfect.
World Series of Fighting number 6. You're fighting Dan Lauzon. October 26th down in Coral Gables, Florida. Let's break down Dan first. How do you see him as a fighter, and what do you think he's going to try and do differently against you that he hasn't done over his last 21 opponents?
I got to watch. I fought on the same card as him in what was it in Vegas? Yeah, and he fought John Gunderson,
Yep.
and I was really impressed. With his fight. I actually said I wanted to fight him after that fight because I was really impressed with the way he came forward, the way how aggressive he was, and that's the kind of fights I like to be in. People that are going to be in my face and brawl with me. So that's I'm really excited to fight Dan. I respect him as a fighter completely, and I'm excited.
We should mention that Dan is 17-4, and you're 9-0. This will be your 10th professional fight, and quite possibly your 10th victory. This is kind of and let's not forget, you had 7 amateur fights, 7 amateur fights. So, I mean, you're running a 16-fight win streak right now, in MMA, and that's huge. And a lot of guys getting to that 10 professional mark jumps you all of a sudden. If you have 10 wins, it jumps you a big level. Like, it gets you to the next level of competition. People start actually paying really, really heavy attention to you. This is kind of your coming out fight as far as MMA is concerned. You fought on some of the other, you beat guys like Drew Fickett already. You beat Brian Cobb your last time out in World Series of Fighting 3. Didn't you leg kick Cobb in a submission? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I also fought Jay-Z.
Yeah, you got Cavalcante as well. That one was a TKO, if my memory is correct. Right?
There was a doctor stopping from a cut, yeah.
So it's not like you're not fighting tough competition. You fought tough competition already, but it always seems like that 10th fight is the one that makes everyone break out and pay attention to you. Have you felt any of that kind of added pressure from anybody, especially from a guy like Dan, who is so good in his own right?
No, I wouldn't say more pressure. This is what I've been looking forward to. Hopefully what you say is correct. I'm ready for that step, and that's where I put myself. And I feel like I belong in fighting the top guys. And that's what I've been working for my whole life. With wrestling. I've wrestled since I was 4 years old. So that's something I have worked for. I love competition and I love the challenge. So that's what more can I ask for.
Are you a fight fan as well as being a professional fighter? Do you watch all the fights that get on TV and get on the internet?
Yeah, I do. I watch as much as I can.
Who's your favorite fighter right now?
Right now? Man, I love the way Johnny Hendricks has been fighting, to tell you the truth.
Is that because you're a wrestler and you lean towards wrestlers?
I hate Oklahoma State. I can't even. I hate them so bad. So no, it has nothing to do with that. I just love. He comes out there, he throws hard punches. He puts on a great show, tries to knock the guy out. I think that's what fans want, and I think that's what we should be going out there and doing, is trying to finish a fight. We signed a contract to let someone hurt us, so someone needs to get hurt. That's how I go into every fight.
If you had to explain to somebody at home who's never seen you fight before, and you said you've been wrestling since you were 4, but a lot of your wins have been coming by KO. Would you describe yourself personally as more of a wrestler, or do you describe yourself personally more as a kickboxer?
I want to keep the persona that I'm a wrestler for as long as possible, and I'm working on my. I'm here at the Good Training Center with Trevor Whitman, and I couldn't ask for a better striking coach. I'm sure you know about Trevor Whitman.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. He's the positive attitude. Speaks more than the work that he gives me, and so that's something I can't ask for, and it's building me along. And so, like I said, I want to keep people thinking I'm a wrestler, but I'm a fighter now, so I'm going to come out there and I'm going to fight.
All right, to date, of your 9 wins, who was your toughest opponent so far?
Did you watch Johnny Bell fight on that last Bellator fight?
Yes, I did, yeah.
I fought him. He was freaking tough, man.
You fought him back in 2011.
Yep.
So,
yeah, here in Colorado.
Was he tough because you don't know as much as you do now? It's been 2 years. So it was a tough fight because at that level at that time it was a tough fight? Or even if you fought him now, it'd still be just as tough a fight?
No, I can't say one way or the other. I could say that my discipline's nowadays are much more where they need to be when it comes to fighting training and being mentally prepared. So I'm definitely a better and more just a well-rounded fighter to where I was 2 years ago. I was a wrestler 2 years ago, and now I'm a fighter. So I think it would be a way different fight, But he's freaking tough. He gave me a big old scar. I loved it. I like getting cut. So I mean, it was great. I love wars. I do.
You fought Drew Fickett back in October of 2012. Since then, you fought 3 times. This will be your 4th fight in just over 12 months because that was October 20th. This next fight's October 26th. Is that the
Okay.
pace you like to keep? Is fighting about 4 times a year?
Absolutely, or more. I mean, I want to fight as many times as possible. I mean, I think the human, everybody, they only remember what they see. So if I fight, say 2 times a year, they might be really impressed when I do fight, but I come out 8 months later, and they already forgot about me. They don't remember who I was, or they might, oh, this is the guy, and then they get hyped up. But I want to keep fighting, so that I want to build a fan base, and that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to put on a fight for you guys.
You fought Cavalcante in March of 2013, and then 2 months later, you fought Cobb in 2013. This next fight is about a 4-month difference. Is it better for 2 months between fights for you, or better for 4 months?
I'd say 2 months, absolutely. I like, unless I get really hurt, which, I've been really fortunate. I got a couple cuts here and there, but, I've been able to train right away. I don't really like to take, at least spar. I might take the classes off, for the next week, but I'll go in and spar with my teammates. I love sparring, I love banging. So, I like training. So, as long as I can keep training, I want to keep fighting. I'm in shape. I want to fight.
Thanks for spending some time with us here on MMA Oddsbreaker. That's Justin Gaethje, and he's fighting Dan Lauzon, USOF 6, October 26th, down there in Coral Gables, Florida. I really do think this is going to be the fight of the night on that entire card because both you guys love to bring it, and both you guys are underrated on the ground, both top and bottom. And I'm waiting to see, does Dan take you down, you take him down, and what happens once you guys hit the ground?
Hey, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes. I plan, we all say we plan for everything, but like we say, we go in the gym every day to get ready to fight, and we're gonna step in that cage. All I can say is I hope that he makes me a million. I hope I'm not chasing. I hope I'm not chasing around the cage. That's all I can say. If he wants to take me down, that means he's coming forward. So I hope that's what he's gonna do. So that's what I'm really excited for this fight.
Beautiful, Justin. We'll talk to you soon, bud.